Welcome back to another episode of Housekeeping. And this week we have something special, a 3 hour special for you because it is the starting of 7 month. If you have any exciting story, please share to us in our Facebook group or directly to me or Eugene. So let's get started.
I really don't feel good. We're getting a
Is anyone here? What did you find?
You are listening to Supernatural Confessions.
Hello. Good evening.
Good night now.
We are now recording at 12:45 a.m.
Very spooky, auspicious hour.
We are day 3 of the Chinese Hungry Ghost Month.
Now today is the second day lah,
Second
because
day,
start on the 4th, right?
Mm.
Very good, very good. Can you feel the energy now?
You know, like what we say, right? When we talk about them, they are around us, listening in. So if there is any entities here, if you want to make your presence known, please move my things on the table, but don't knock over my cup, please. Thank you. Okay, we're good.
The thing only not over your cup is the cats lah. Then you
Yeah.
jump over table.
Now my cats all not here, so if anything move, it's not the cats.
And then you like pen to a corner. Eugene's like at the table like this at the cup.
Okay, so today, like what B says, we got lots and lots of stuff for you guys. We're gonna run for possibly 3 hours. We don't know. We had time planned half an hour. We went 1 hour. We planned 1 hour. We went 90 minutes. So you say 3 hours, maybe can be 5 hours. So we don't know. But we're definitely going to have multiple parts. So for those of you who have been wishing for more than one episode of Housekeeping in a week, well, you got your wish answered. This week we'll have 2 parts for sure.
All the stars have aligned. Today can do longer hours.
Yeah. What time we sleep? 3 a.m. Then I got to cut video some more for tomorrow housekeeping. Wow, don't need to sleep already. That's it.
So after that, tomorrow's activity, you'll see like a zombie Eugene.
Yeah. Okay, so you don't know what I have prepared for us. I've seen some of the stuff.
Yeah.
Generally, I would say that the pulse of today's confession or this 2-part housekeeping starts off with some local videos, and then goes into a little bit of the what the fuck videos, and then goes into some really scary ones, and finally we end off with our favorite confessions of the week.
Yeah. Woo! Excited.
Okay, let's start off with this very first video. It's Haunted Jeju Room. All right, take a look.
It was so bad that I left after 2 days. It's your standard motel room. Wasn't fancy, but really good for the price. In the day, this place is really lovely. But at night, the vibe is really weird. I can't quite describe it, but the room feels heavy. First night, I went back home around 4 a.m. When I entered the room, I just sort of felt like a presence. I thought maybe I was just thinking too much, but I could not sleep. I was lying down on my bed, and I could feel sort of energy pulsating from 2 areas. 1, the toilet, and 2, the space above the cupboard. I remember staying up until the sun rose, and immediately the energy was cleared. The room felt light again. The second night, I decided to go back home earlier, so I went back home about 9 p.m. Again, when I went into the room, I just sort of felt like I wasn't alone. I was constantly getting goosebumps. I read somewhere that you get goosebumps either when the temperature changes and your body reacts, or your body feels like it's under danger. And there was one moment where I was trying to charge my phone, and in the corner of my eye, I could see the light of the toilet flickering. When I looked at the toilet light, it was completely fine. Following morning, I told my friend about this. I also told my sister, and both of them advised me to listen to my instincts and just move out. Looking back, I'm really happy I moved out because, oh my god, you have no idea, it was so creepy.
Alright. Plantbro talking about his hotel stay in Jeju. Jeju is South Korea, as you know. Huh? And I like the way he talks about it. He like checks off all the checklists for me.
What's the checklist that you have?
Temperature change, goosebumps, and what it means, following instincts. This guy knows his shit. Plantbro knows his shit. Maybe he's a fan of Supernatural Confessions.
I've been following you.
Okay lah, quite good looking chap also lah, the fella. Quite yan tao.
Okay,
Is
I
it
also
your
have
type? This kind
stories.
of look.
No, not my cup of tea.
Well, you like the more manly
I
one.
think no, I think like a lot of people also online have been trying to figure out, can I be your boyfriend? That kind of thing. I was like,
Ah.
sorry, I don't know what's my type. If our hearts sync click together, means the universe want us to be together.
Belinda doesn't go for looks. She goes for the feeling. If got feeling, then can connect. Then okay.
Okay, then I also have some story from Jeju Island, but this one also was a very very short one. So I think 2 years ago, yeah, it's been 2 years already. So 2 years ago, I was kind of forced to go on a company trip.
Forced to
I
go.
didn't want to go. Because if I want to spend money, I'd rather spend on something that I like, right?
Yeah.
So Korea, I'm not really a big fan of it. Like, I can buy Korean merchandise over like online purchases. I don't need to go there personally to go and buy, right? So the Jeju Island was a very torturing one because I have to spend like 5 days with people I don't like.
Okay. I think that's why. It's just the people there that you don't like.
Okay, but okay, to be fair, I
Yeah.
also have some supernatural experience from there.
Ah.
Okay, so there is this very very nice waterfall in Jeju. I have no idea what is it called. Okay, but a lot of people go there to take pictures, so you can see like the locals, and then you can see not really locals, like I mean, but maybe they are from like the city area because it's a honeymoon spot, right? So they're from the city area. They come over there to take nice selfie, nice pictures and stuff like that. So there's a healthy mix of like people who are not locally born in Jeju, right? And then after that, everybody was like looking at waterfall. Then after that, what I noticed is that at the very very far side, that area is kind of like there's a lot of rocks, so it's not very like easily for you to walk over to those areas. And then what I see at that area, it's like quite far off lah. I couldn't stray far from the group also. I see little tiny stone people. Like kind of like a snowman kind of thing, but then built with stone instead.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't actually know what is that called, but I've seen like some Korea horror stories or like horror movies. Then they will have like at the shore at like the sea area, they will have the very rocky area, and then they will have like this kind of like stone statues there also. So they are wearing like scarf and stuff like that. You can see like colorful things around their neck. Maybe some of them are wearing hats. I cannot really see. Yeah. That's the waterfall. That's the area. Damn, Eugene.
I'm good at this, eh?
Yeah. Okay, so basically, something like that, lah, right? So you can imagine. Okay, this place is very very rocky. So when you walk, even with like proper shoes and stuff like that, you might have a chance of falling. So it's very very dangerous. So I saw like at the very very far side, right? Then I was like, hey. I asked one of my colleagues, hey, you use your iPhone better camera, right? Zoom in for me, take a picture, I want to see. Then after that, I was like very interested, very intrigued, and then keep talking about that thing. Then after that, my colleague like, hey, stop lah, don't talk about it, Then I just like, but I'm interested I keep Then, sui cui after I talk already, right, we need to hike back to walk upstairs again. There was like a few flight of stairs. And then I'm not in the best like physical health. And then you know what I do? Immediately after I walk up, right? I was the only one, right, who going to pass out already. And then after that, I vomited also.
But is that supernatural or is that because you boykan?
So who knows? Because after that, I see the picture, I'm very uncomfortable. I deleted that picture.
I was just about to ask you where's the picture. Yeah.
Okay, but anyway, anybody who have been to Jeju Island, somewhere near the waterfall, keep a lookout for the kind of like the stone people.
So
I don't know
is that naturally formed or people created the statue?
I think people created it because like naturally formed, you won't have scarf around like the stone statue.
Yeah, I mean correct, but like sometimes when you go to those limestone caves and they say, oh, this looks like Mother Mary, this looks like something. So is it a naturally formed rock that looks like perhaps a snowman and then people put a scarf around it? Or is it like
But
a
it's-
rock that's
it's-
chiseled into a
It's
a
not
statue?
just one or two, you know. It's an army of them. There's about 10 of them. So
Okay.
what are the odds of the rock formation all forming around that area? It looks like, you know, like people like kind of looking out at the sea kind of feeling.
I like your description of army, 10 people. They're not even a platoon, yeah.
But 10 people maybe might cause some chaos in the world.
Okay. So places like this, you know, you talk about Korea, Indonesia, anywhere in the world where there's something natural and old and ancient, I believe the spirit's there, ma. So the
Yeah.
spirits
I think
probably
so too.
got offended by you, or you offended the spirit, then they affected you.
Sorry. I just kepo. I just very kepo.
Yeah. What about this Plantbro's confession in the hotel room? He says he go out, he's fine. He come back, he feel and the word he used was a heavy sensation. And
I don't know how to describe to you, but Jeju Island is a bit like
spiritual.
very spiritually weird place to be.
Okay, let's find out Jeju's history. Oh, it's a volcano. The island was formed by eruption of an underwater volcano approximately 2 million years ago. So, a natural World Heritage Site. Let's find out. Jeju ghost story. There is!
I tell you the island, okay, when I'm there I don't feel like safe. It might be because I need to spend 5 days with people I don't like.
Yeah.
Or it might be, you know, just like my radar going off and then I can't leave this island.
Okay, can I just read some? It's a very short story here that I just
Sure,
found.
sure.
Okay, so this is titled "Jeju's Most Chilling Ghost Stories" from Culture Trip. Okay, written by Phoebe Taylor, and this article came out on 26 June 2018. Located 90 kilometers off South Korea's southern tip, Jeju Island is known for beach resorts, honeymooners, and quirky museums. There are 15 million tourists who visit the volcanic island every year, drawn to its subtropical climate and spectacular hikes. Jeju was declared one of the global 7 wonders of nature in 2011 and also a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Beneath the island's glittering blue water and green hills, however, a dark side lurks. Here are Jeju's most chilling ghost stories. Cue sound effect.
Dun dun dun. Yo.
Jeju Uprising. One of the most brutal episodes in Jeju's history was a very recent, just before the outbreak of the Korean War, which began in 1950. In 1948 and 1949, the Korean government was concerned about a communist insurgency on the island. They sent troops to deal with the issue, and in the ensuing conflict, between 14,000 to 30,000 people were killed, including women and children. Whole villages were massacred by government forces, and leftists were tortured for information. Many of Jeju's caves, like the Halasan Mountain and other hiking spots, are not only beautiful, but were a refuge, and all too often, a place of death for the island's former inhabitants. Even Jeju International Airport has scars from the tragedy just beside the airport's main runway. A mass grave was found that contained 388 bodies. Ghost sightings of the Jeju uprising victims are therefore very common. Okay. Can you read the next paragraph?
My instinct was right too.
Okay, I send you the link. You read the next paragraph first.
Okay. I tell you, that place, dirty. Especially like in the middle of the night. I don't know whether it's because like it's not really boarded up, you know, like by surrounded by other countries and stuff like that. The ocean is very eerie, very eerie at night. Like it feels like if you walk there right in the middle of the night, right, you will not like finish your stroll, you know. You'll probably be like it's an endless journey kind of thing. Like someone will like give you like 鬼遮眼 you know, that kind of thing. Yeah.
So you just keep walking, not finding your way out lah.
Yeah, you will never stop the walk. It gives you that feeling. Or maybe they will lure you to the sea. Come to us. It's safe in the sea here. And then never find your body ever again.
I swear, man, running, filming, recording, housekeeping at midnight hits different from when we do it in the afternoon.
Eugene, scared. Scared.
Oh, just got feeling beside me. Okay, come.
Tingling, right? Okay, sorry, where were you?
The next one is malquisition.
Malguishan. Okay, can. So Korea's Malguishan, also known as water ghosts, are the spirits for those who have drowned. Hey, I never read this beforehand. I tell you, there's something creepy about the sea. I told you. My third eye today like super on point. Okay, so the spirits who have drowned by misadventure or suicide. As Jeju Island is surrounded by deep waters, and as it's a fishing economy, many have suffered drownings, and therefore some of the scariest ghosts on the island. Dang, dang, dang. Okay, out of the water, the ghosts can be recognized by their pale skin, constantly wet clothes, and most of them almost glimmers in the water. However, where they use their unnaturally long arms to catch a hold of unwavering people, dragging them into the watery grave. I tell you what! I
This
tell you what!
Chinese got this also, kueh la jiao, right? Korean also have it.
Yes.
All this water goes pulling you down. Hey, I swear, 7 months cannot go swimming, okay? So now we're middle of 7 months.
Don't go Jeju Island. Boycott
Confirm.
Jeju Island for a certain purpose.
Go but don't go swimming. Okay, okay. 包你死 I remember this guy I talked to, this Chinese fella who tell me, 哎呀，去游泳啊，包你死 guarantee. No, I would not go swimming because I had a personal experience before. And I recorded this on episode 8 on Supernatural Confessions podcast. I had a near-death encounter in the water during 7 months. Really. Long story short, you guys can go and hear the actual podcast itself, episode 8. So I was swimming, I think it was in East Coast or something. I was a young kid and I was swimming. I felt something wrap around my leg. Initially, I thought it was like a plastic bag. It felt like something slimy, like I swam into a plastic bag feeling. Then I tried to kick it away, tried to move it. Then it just got tighter and tighter. Then I reached down to pull the plastic bag away and I thought was like knuckles and the ridges of the fingers. So it can't be plastic bag, right? Or even jellyfish, right? Yeah, so then before I can even shout, I'll just pull down. But thankfully somebody came to save me, my relative came save me and pull me to shore. Then I keep saying, someone pull my leg, and then they say, don't talk rubbish. Then when I look down at my leg, right, there are bruises like a hand mark. Years later on, then I found out actually everyone believed. They just don't want to acknowledge
You
it.
want to see?
Yes.
Okay. So it says that don't get too close to Jeju Sea at the night. Okay. And or else you will find yourself with a deathly pale hand wrapped around your ankle.
See, that's what I
And
said.
ghosts can be found in any body of water, including bathtubs.
That's how people sometimes drown in bathtubs.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
So scary.
Okay. One more. Shamanic shrines. Shamanism, called museum, is practiced all over Jeju Island and is an important part of the island's life, especially amongst older people. A shaman in Korea is mu. Is believed to act as an intermediary between the spirit world and the everyday, and is normally an older member of the community, either male or female. There are approximately 400 shrines on the island at which worshippers leave offerings of fruit, rice, and goods such as cloth. As part of the island's belief system, shamanism is very ordinary. It's mentioned here only because most of the spirits who inhabit these shrines are called grandmother spirits. And if you've ever seen an angry Korean grandmother, you will know just how scary they can be.
Okay.
Over to you.
Okay, the mysterious road. Okay, between the city of Jeju Island and the Halasan Park, lays below the Dokobi Road. It's also known as the mysterious road or the ghost road. At first sight, you'll see that it's just an ordinary road. But if you try to roll a ball downhill, it will reverse and go up slope instead. It's a scary shit. Other objects, liquid vehicle will also do the same. But just don't get too freaked out. However, it's not supernatural. It is just an optical illusion, which the road appear to be uphill that is actually going in the opposite direction. So this mysterious road has become a popular tourist
Ah,
attraction.
yeah. Okay, okay.
Interesting.
Well, I just took a quick glance on Google and there are actually more ghost stories there. So if you're interested in Jeju ghost story, go and just Google it up and have a good read. Now,
Yeah.
going to the comment section of the previous video that we were talked about, Plantbro, this is what some of the people have said on the comment section. You did a good job by living. My father is a paranormal activist and he always said, never ever try to act smart when you feel something is wrong around your area. Just leave that place immediately. You never know what negative energy is up to. Like, he said two things. I think this is very pertinent to share with the viewers. When you get goosebumps, one is when temperature drops. You sometimes cannot feel it, but a temperature drop of 10 degrees, sudden chill might give you goosebumps. And 10 degrees is also the kind of temperature drop that you will consider a cold spot. You hear how some people will say, I walk into this room, it feels like aircon even though the aircon's not on. Or there's a bubble of cold air here, I put my hand in, it feels cold. That coldness is between 4 to 10 degrees or 6 to 10 degrees, that range. It's not just mild wind blow, it's really distinctively cold. And your body reacts with a sudden drop of temperature by giving goosebumps. Or two, is your fight or flight. Your body knows there's something not right here. And then you get this goosebumps, this spider sense tingling. It's time to GTFO.
Okay. So you know how you were mentioning also like I think you were mentioning I think last week.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that how people are, disconnected from their spiritual self. So this could be like our spiritual tribes trying to tell us that, it's time to get the fuck out.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
So if you don't get that sense and then if there's like bad juju vibes there, you need to go and connect with yourself again. The Bluetooth connection lost already.
right. Yeah.
Lost sync.
Now, for every one good video that we have about people being smart, about not playing around with the paranormal, there's going to be a couple more videos of
people
idiots
who do.
trying to fight the ghost. Watch this.
It went down.
I tell you, this fella, what's his name? Steroctic Reels. I tell you, one ghost pop out, this fucker's going to run, man.
So you think this is a fake video?
What, do you see something there?
Yeah. There's a black, you see the black thing there?
Oh,
Then he beat the thing until it went down. Then one more hit.
really?
Phew. I can't tell whether it's a real or not video, but it's like something quite interesting, the concept where you really kind of beat the goose.
I'm a bit more skeptical. I tell you, this is his friend standing there, or maybe it's just a mannequin and he go there and whack the thing. And he just dance around. Because I have not seen anyone who seen a ghost and acts like that.
Yeah, but I've seen this video on the rise or the trend where they go out, then they just kung fu like flying kick to the ghost.
Oh, Singapore also have what's his name? Tay Yan Song, right? He and his friend on TikTok carry the cane, go around whacking the ghosts, whacking the dolls.
Yeah, I saw that. So,
Yeah.
but I believe if like they don't come and disturb you, we shouldn't go and disturb them. Also, like mutual respect, right?
Yeah.
Unless like they cross into our boundary, that's when I cannot take it lah. So to me, it's like I respect you, you respect me. If you come near me, I will bite you.
I want this fellow to kena jialat of a ghost, like a real ghost who can't find him at night. Yeah, let's look at the
Could be,
comment
could be.
section. Okay, what do people have to say? Paranormal harassment. Watch it without sound, and what song comes to mind? What song comes to mind? Do 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 do. Woo! That's why it comes to
You
mind.
know what song comes to my
What?
mind? It's like the can't touch this.
Dun, 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 can't touch this. What else? Bro has energy of an Asian mom with the umbrella. Normal day in Indonesia, yeah.
But I do find the folks in like Indonesia more brave when it comes to this kind of paranormal sighting.
Yeah.
The moment the you know like other people see like, oh my god, that's a ghost there. Let's get out of here.
Arab ghost hunting movies, they actually chase the ghosts. They run after the
Poor
ghosts, they
thing.
chase the ghosts, and they start reading from the Quran. Indonesia like to go and find Pontianak, beat Pontianak, slap Pontianak. And then this guy like very tough, tried to hit the thing. But if ghosts are not physical, you go and, it's like carrying a gun to a paranormal research lah. What are you gonna do? Shoot at the ghost at the shadow person,
I don't know, maybe they bless the broom.
the sapu lady, the grandmother using kampong one. This guy also another one. This one
So
scold
what
the
happened
ghost.
next?
屌你我咁啊！風嚟嘅，冇我屌你老母！你係乜水啊？冚家產！我係鬼佬會殺我唔理你係乜水啊！仆街！你喺度住，你要俾屋費啊！仆街！每個月1萬蚊啊！冚家產！喂，信唔信我寫條褲出嚟啊！仆街！我冇錢啊！咩冇錢啊？你仆街唔係有燒錢俾你啊！冚家產！冇當我戇鳩啊！你而家俾我一嚿水，或者我真係打鳩死你啊！仆街！屌你老母！一路住好撚平啊！
I think very soon Singapore can be like that also.
When rent is scarier than ghosts, you can gun the ghost. You want to stay here and haunt me, you better pay up.
When the ghost said, I'm gonna kill you, it's like, oh.
You kill me, government will kill me first before you kill me. It's a lot
So
of this
Eugene,
kind of video
if
now.
you ever encounter a ghost, do you think you ever like scold a ghost like that?
No lah, I don't. I mean, my house got ghosts. Okay, so just now before we have this call for housekeeping, right? So I had a confessor in my house all the way till about 11:30. Then he can see lah. Then halfway he talk, then he looked there, I just saw something black walk past. As a matter of fact. So I said, don't worry, my house don't have evil spirits. Oh, okay one. Then yeah, I don't feel anything malicious. So we started chatting, started talking about energy in my house. Then he walked into my room. Remember my room, is heavy protected. He said, wow, now here feels very peaceful.
Good. Also talking about like, going to other people's house and seeing stuff, right? So I have a friend who have the parents have 2 kids. Okay, so one is him, and then after that one is like the older sister. And then the other time when I went over to the house, and then after that I was like doing like, just chatting, talking about makeup and stuff like that. My friend is the guy lah, like just talking about like random stuff and stuff like that. And then after that, okay, out of like the corner of my eye also, I saw a woman, okay, walk into the toilet. So after that I was like, oh, your sister's home. It's like, huh? No, my sister's not home. My sister is in the US with the boyfriend now. Then after that, like, so the height very tall, and the whole house, right? Okay, only the sister is about that big. Him and the sister, the parents are quite more to the smaller side, not as tall as them. Then after that, I'm just like, who is that? Then after that, he said, oh, that might be my other sister. My mom had a miscarriage a few years ago, in between him and the sister.
A few years ago, or I say a few years before he.
Yeah, before he was born.
Okay.
So it was like he's still the older sister, but after that it's like kind of like the sister that they make it.
Yeah. So they know it's in the house lah. Because the way he replied is so matter of fact also.
Yeah, and then after that, you know what he else to say? He said that you're not the first person who see it. Other friends who also came to my house, some people who have the third eye interacted with my sister.
What?
And then after that they say, hey, your older sister very nice. It's like, yeah, you're talking about this sister A, right? It's like, no, we're talking about another sister. She didn't say she was sister A. Then after that, when they meet sister A, it's like, no, this is not the sister I talked to. This is what he told me. I wasn't there. I didn't interact with the sister. I just saw the sister at the corner of my eye. I'm just like, I'm already very freaked out.
Wait. Let me get it straight. So people talked to a sister, and they didn't know that
Yes,
she was a ghost.
didn't know. It's like okay, it's not like a conversation. It's more of like a 你吃饱了吗?
Yeah, yeah.
Is the food nice?
No,
That kind of
but
thing.
there is still a
A
interaction.
conversation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is the sister Chio asking for a friend?
Eugene, what you want to
Then
do?
I can put the ampao there. Then got ghost marriage. Then I see whoever pick up the ampao. Then oh, 恭喜你啊! Then tong cheng. Then maybe I can get some. The those who do the matchmaking, right? They will sometimes get good fortune by the ghost. Think big.
I'm getting hits now. I think we shouldn't film so late. Like, you see now my phone you come out already.
We got the paranormal daycare. Then we got the Belinda's school for gifted. Now we got the Eugene's ghostly matchmaking
Love life.
services. Yeah.
And we are all the 包个料 service. Not bad. I think we can like start like a Hantu City already. It's like the Sim City but then for Hantu.
7 months we talk this kind of rubbish. Kena sepak. Yeah, I think we should go and sage our house. But thinking about saging our house, I think twice because I look at this video. Saging house sometimes not even safe. Take a look. No sound, this one. So it's just us talking over it. A man and a woman tried to sage the house and this happened.
The cross went the other side. Oh shit.
Okay, I play for you again. So they tried to sage. You see the cross on the wall above the TV? The light flicker, the cross move. They ran out. I believe this was a video that I actually explored together with Timo and ET before, long time ago.
Oh, it has resurfaced.
Yeah.
So back then, what did they do?
That back then it must be the Hantu for sure. Wow, take a look. The cross can flip up on his side. Then ET was like, yo, you can put a magnet behind and go. Like, the magnet can go through the wall, man. Don't bullshit. Then it's like, then why would you want to put a camera here so conveniently filming the action of the whole haunting? Or like, people put camera in the room, nothing wrong. I also got CCTV in my house.
Yeah,
right?
in the living room, right?
And you put the CCTV at the place where you can see the whole room. Well, of course lah, right?
That's true.
So,
but Angmo Ghost hits differently lah. I think me and Angmo Ghost don't have like connection. I cannot really feel the Angmo side. What do you think? Do you think now you watch it again as a change and new experience, man? Oh.
I'm not scared. I mean, if I still believe it's, or rather I want to believe it's the paranormal. Okay, so this is just a very shortened version of a longer clip. The longer clip was the woman was actually sitting on the couch, sleeping, taking a nap.
Oh.
Yeah, then
Okay.
she felt uneasy. Then I think the husband or the brother came back and then they decided to sage the place. And when they sage the place, this kind of things happen. But I feel on a larger scheme of things, if an poltergeist activity of this nature really happen, really take place and it's on caught on video, it will be a very big issue already.
Do you think so? Because sometimes I feel like a lot of the people will say, hey, no, he's a paid actor kind of stuff. Then you have people in the comments talking nonsense, say that what sage is you inviting the spirit into the house, sage is a demonic stuff. So I don't think it will really become a viral clip.
Maybe.
Even if let's say, right, okay, we catch a demon like real life, like we interview the demon, I think people also don't believe. You see, like last week I say I got a boyfriend. Oh, nobody believed me also. But did it go viral? No.
Yeah,
Nobody
that's
believed
true.
me.
That's true. I think these days, I always joke, if tomorrow Jesus Christ comes back and he walks on water and he changed water to wine, people are, yeah, bluff on illusion. No one's going to
That's
believe.
why. That's why it's like whatever we say, right? Okay, people don't believe means they don't believe,
That's
right? Okay, I can say that I'm a girl. Maybe somebody outside there say no lah, Belinda was born a man.
You,
They say,
yeah, you
they want to believe whatever they want to believe.
you actually born Bernard. You identify yourself as Belinda.
Definitely.
All that in front of your chest, all fake, all implants because you're Bernard.
Yeah. Then I alter my voice so that it will be very nice.
Now that rumor might go viral. Do you know that Belinda is actually a man?
So you're all simply for a man. Oh,
Market value drop. Or maybe you attract different kind of crowd.
who knows?
Since you say Angmo ghost not scary, how about looking at the next video of not quite an Asian ghost, but an Asian flavored ghost? Can watch this.
一回ちょっと鍋に入れさせてください。ああ、すみません。大丈夫よ。はいはい。申し訳ないです。すみません。すみません。出ていくんですね。
Poor thing. I love when I miss when pranks are this, like, classic, just pure humor.
Yeah, the Japanese are good at this lah.
Right? It's like, how can he drive without seeing anything? Like, how does the mask work?
I mean, you're the cosplayer lah. You tell me. I think can see through lah. One side only like. Also, he wasn't driving off very fast. He just stopped there, right? He stopped there for the passenger. Maybe he stopped there, then he put it up lah. Then he turned around.
I don't know. That's kind of scary though.
But this is
And
your
you finish
Asian,
in the middle
yeah,
like
but this is your Asian kind of horror lah, not your Angmo one lah. Your no face one, driving a taxi late at night. It's your Asian horror, what?
But I mean, even if you see somebody with no face and then you're like, what will you do?
Really?
Just run only.
Yeah, but really, the no face, the flat face, the egg face thing, right? It's one of the scariest vision you can have, especially when you're late at night.
I actually never heard of faceless ghosts before. Have you?
I heard it. I have not seen it. I don't want to see it. I know it is said that.
Later at night they be like, Eugene, look at me. You say you want to see me.
Lucky I can. I know specs cannot see. 你是谁？
你是不是没有脸，还是我的 vision 看不到？
Yeah. There are people who say that spirits loses their face because people forget about them. They have no more identity.
Oh.
Yeah, so they slowly fade away.
People forget about them. But then again, just like some random ghost at some random place, who will remember about them? It's like, that one must be Ah Ling from all those years ago. Who will remember?
You see this
So
guy?
shouldn't, by a matter of fact that there should be more faceless ghosts?
Yeah.
How about if they forget who they are? Then that will make more sense.
That's true. So I think ghosts do forget who they are over time. They lose their memory. I mean,
I believe so. Because every day you wake up, do the same thing. It's like, ooh.
because you're caught in a loop, you see, then you slowly start to fade off to nothingness. So actually, ghost, the wandering spirit, the soul of the dead, don't live on our earth for very long. There was a saying that they live on earth for 3 times of the remaining years that they have left. So if you're supposed to die at 90 and you got into an early accident and you die at the age of 50, you have 40 years left. You'll be roaming earth for 120 years before you fade off.
Oh, that also explains why you don't have the 2,000-year-old ghosts.
Don't have.
They all whatever they say is just like, I was here for a very long time, 80 years.
Yeah. So almost 80 years, 100 plus years. If you see something that is like 400 years, 500 years, those are possibly not your wandering spirits, the soul of the dead. They are probably a more ancient entity.
Oh, maybe they are the entities that makan other entity.
Possibly.
They become powerful.
Like those in the
Like,
old Changi
all,
Hospital.
all those kind of shows. Oh, interesting.
The next,
Or maybe
what?
in worship as when they were human, right? They have been worshipped until they become, they go up to the next level.
Like deity level, demigod level, right?
Yeah, then after that, it's like, worship usually when you have like a shrine or like a statue, people will remember you,
Yeah.
right? It will pass on to the next generation. Hey, you must worship this one.
How when we die, are you intending to just cremate and throw yourself away into the sea, or you want to have a shrine?
People already feel shy for me already. And now,
Then okay lah. Then you confirm will come back lah, spirit lah.
well, want to see me again?
So maybe I ask the Ajan go and make the amulet of your picture first lah. Just then you sign for me. At least I want to be the original one.
That one is some Amazon beating price.
Carousel. Then touch wood lah. When you die, whatever, I put the bone fragment inside, put one hand inside. Walao, that one sure. Then next time I can ask for Belinda 我要 4D 可以帮帮忙吗？
4D, I not good with 4D. I good with Gong Tao people. You want?
Say whoever say bad thing about me, hey Belinda, help me. Go, lap.
Okay. The price not cheap one. Definitely cost you one liver, one organ.
Not just put for you that the syrup or the bandung for you. No, not the kind.
No. I'm expensive.
It's not expensive. Maybe cannot afford. Cannot normal tap water. Must be Evian on. The next one, the next video you have is an inception.
Oh, what do we have?
Because there was a video that was filmed by people, 2 soldiers I suppose, who say that they have found a ghost of Tekong. And this video was covered by the Talk Squad, who talks about the video of Tekong. And now they're on Supernatural Confessions Housekeeping, talking about the Talk Squad, talking about the Tekong Ghost. Watch.
Look at this! This is totally the wrong shit, bro. Tell me if this is real or fake. Translation, because it's in Chinese, this video is taken in 2006 at an army camp, Singapore. Kel has more experience on this, so I'll let him narrate, okay?
So there was like 2 soldiers was on guard duty doing patrol, but they accidentally caught something frightening.
Nothing down here, man. What? Full moon. Let's take a look.
It's a full moon.
Damn, it's a full moon, man. Making out like that. That's why it's so romantic down here. Hey,
Oh, what's that?
hey, what the is that?
Oh my god, is that what? I didn't catch it.
There's someone laughing.
Oh my
You hear the
god.
laughing? It's
Oh,
at
the
first it's like
laughter.
a scream, then it's like a laughing.
Oh my god, it's a lady.
Contact.
Where? Oh, wait. Is that someone there? Do you see that?
No, I didn't see anything.
I think there was something here. You look here again,
Hey, what's that sound, man?
I thought I saw a figure there. No? No figure?
No figure.
I got room to, Hey, he's still again.
There.
Oh my god.
What the is that?
Oh my god. Is this real?
I don't know, because
Why are you laughing? It's something creepy.
No, his friend is screaming and he keeps saying WTF, but I don't know is he laughing or screaming? You hear the way he's saying WTF. Let's just go back to that moment again, okay?
It's here again. Enjoy it.
Look at this! It looks like some cardboard with one hand out, like nonsense.
Oh my god.
This is totally the wrong shape, bro.
I think it's fake. This is very fake.
I don't know, the scream doesn't sound like a real scream from fear, right? The scream sounds like he's like emphasizing for volume, you know. I think it's fake lah, okay? Because it looks like they were having a good time.
This is fake.
It's all acted out. Good try. It's hilarious content. Love it. It went viral successfully.
I'm on Team Hantu for
They
this
want
one.
to
Team Hantu. 100%
Okay,
Team
why?
Hantu.
Must tell me why. Explain.
I see it already, I got goosebumps. I immediately, when I hear that laughter, I also got goosebumps.
This laugh, the what? The ha 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 one, is it?
It's I don't know how to say it just transmits a different kind of like energy. It's very, very scary. And then especially, they always tell you cannot bring camera phone, right?
Yeah.
Maybe that's the reason why.
This
But-
2006. shitty camera phone, but I still got huh? 640
Yeah,
ppm.
but they tell you what, always they tell you cannot bring in camera phone and stuff like that. No recording devices.
Because
Maybe
the
that's the reason.
government knows. They just don't want you to capture evidence of haunting. It's a
Yeah,
cover
but
up.
I actually have spoken to like
Ah.
some spiritual people lah. I cannot disclose who
Ah.
because they don't want to be disclosed also. Okay, but okay, you just have to take my word for it. If you
Okay.
don't believe it, then you just don't believe it.
Ah.
Okay, so this is what I've heard. All these spots, right? Okay, that they build all these camps. Don't you find that it's very very far out and at very awkward positions? Okay, some might say that it might be because of security reasons, or maybe they want to practice firing and stuff like that. They don't want to involve the whole society with it, right? That might be also a second reason why those spots, right, might be power spots. The government choked all the power spots in Singapore so that there won't be any like people trying to overthrow them by using the power spots. So that's the reason why there might be a lot of hauntings at those kind of like army places also, because all the ghosts are also attracted to the power spots.
It makes a bit of sense. From what I know, at least there are 3 camps I know that are built upon old villages that used to have sacred ground. So maybe you call it power spots or sacred ground or magic place or magic spring.
Basically, it's filled with energy.
Hmm.
It's filled with energy. You can probably do like some, I don't know,
Ritual.
voodoo stuff
Yeah.
with it. So those are like blocked off
Mm.
and not easily accessible to the public.
Oh, okay. I think this video, I've seen it before. I'm going to call it fake for some good reasons. One, if you listen to the laughter, let me try to play that clip again for you.
Totally the wrong shit, bro. Kel has more experience on this.
Pot something.
Oh, what's that?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, you hear the laughter, right? The ha 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 ha. If you go and check out my Penang Ghost King interview, there's one part in the middle of interview where his handphone ring, and it's the same sound of this ghostly laughter. Yeah. So to me, I feel it was a
Someone clip it
ringtone.
out lah.
Yeah, it's a ringtone that they play and then they act out that they see ghosts, because my god, these two are terrible actors. Hey, what's that? Han Chiao, understand? You hear a real laughter that Pontianak come, you, what's that? It's over there. Oh my god. Walao, your balls will shrink up to your throat. You'll be out of there. You don't even stay around and nicely film.
But technically, you're not supposed to leave the spot, isn't it? Because like you are a soldier and stuff like that. I don't know.
Yeah, but we're
How does it
soldiers. We don't get paid enough to die for the country that way.
Oh.
We will take a bullet for the country, but we will not take a Pontianak for the country.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what does the lady in white actually do to you when she catch you? Does she eat you up?
Well, it depends on the original Pontianak law. She's a vengeful spirit who doesn't like men. So, according to my grandparents who have lived through the kampong life where actual Pontianak were a real terror in the kampong life, they do kill people. Now, how true that is, I don't know, because the Pontianak stories that come to us now hardly do any damage. Just scare
just
you,
like
then they run away,
scary, though.
they fly around. Or the latest one, like I think a few years ago when we talked about the police Coast Guard chasing the Pontianak, she's casually doing her own shit. It's humans that are disturbing her and getting scared of her.
So, is it last time it is a very like easy way to kill off your husband? Aya, kena the Pontianak lor, too bad lor.
Oh, speaking of which, another confessor told me, because he has the ability he was training himself in a spiritual form. And when he was training himself in a spiritual form, he attracts negative entities to him. And one of the results of having this negative entity attached to him is that he gets claw marks on his body all the time. Then he'll have nightmare, like Pontianak will come and try to strangle him or scratch him. Then he'll wake up next day, his back will be scratched.
Oh my god, that's so scary.
Yeah, but then his wife looked at him and say, "Darling, how you get that?" He told the wife it's a pontianak,
Then
and the wife believed.
oh shit.
So I got an idea.
What?
So all our male viewers out there who tao jia on, right? Then you go
Just blame it.
ah,
Just blame it on the hantu.
you go back home. Your wife asks you, "Wait, darling, how come your body got all these scratches? Where you go? Huh?" Eh, darling, it's not the other woman. It's the pontianak lah. Now 7 months, this she scratched me. Like that lah.
Habis.
Housekeeping,
Later
giving you
really come and
tips.
find you like, hey, you say me ah.
Why you blame me? Every time you blame me. Now, speaking of blame, in our next video clip sent by Alvin Sensei, is when you have a annoying neighbor who lives beneath you, what can you possibly do to chase your neighbor away? Watch this. So, B, can you identify every single action that he's doing based and reference to our local urban legends?
So I know the dropping of the marble one is like they are saying like the kids are playing right with the marbles. So also apparently people who live in the top floor, apparently nobody lives above you anymore because that's a rooftop, right? So people from the top floor also hear marble. So that doesn't make any sense. So they say that maybe the ghosts the what's that called? The ghost kids are playing with the marbles, and stuff like that. That you have offerings at the corner. So very scary shit. Okay, but the thing is, what if all these things you're doing and then after you notice that your neighbor has really long moved out? But then you still hear the annoying sounds.
Wow, you
Who
win
is
already.
haunting
You
who?
win already.
Who is haunting who? Oh.
Wow, that's a reverse snap Uno M. Night Shyamalan kind of twist.
Checkmate.
Checkmate.
Okay, because I say this why. Okay, so I have in my house, right, I have some cold spots and I also have hot spots. So hot spots being that if you stand on top of a certain area, it's hot. Which to me it doesn't make any sense, right? Okay. But then after that, some people will come and tell me, oh no lah, the hotspot is what? The hotspot is people on the light very at night and stuff like that. Then after that it's like overheating the floor and stuff like that. But why is it 24/7 got hotspot? Explain to me logically.
Because they turn on the lamp 24/7.
Who on the light 24/7?
Your next door neighbor downstairs. Got anybody stay there not?
Then so after that I say, why got cold spots then? Say turn on aircon. Okay lor, everything you can explain, right? Then until suddenly, right, someone tell me actually downstairs, right, they went out to the Filipinos, okay, but the Filipinos already left for months already. Then I like, thanks. You tell me you don't believe, you tell me this information for what? 是不是要打架? Want to fight?
So it happened to you lah.
Yeah lah, then I like, I cannot do anything, I just accept my fate.
So how that one is really ghost ah?
I don't know. My house is a very weird place. Ever one day, okay, if given a chance, Eugene, you come and feel my house. Okay. The whole house is strange. Like every different room, right, feels different. It feels like you enter a different space.
No, if you are seriously asking me to go over and investigate, I would. You just saw my last Friday video not, where I investigated someone's house at Simin.
But also I need to give you disclaimer. Now, my dad is at home. Okay, he don't like visitors. After, if I can get him out of the house for some time, I think maybe can bring you over to come and see, come and check it out.
You tell your dad you got 2 tickets to watch Deadpool and Wolverine with your mom. It's a 2-hour show. They go out, I come over.
Hey, like try to sneak you into my house.
You call me. My parents are out. I'll be there. Except this time I come and find ghosts.
The feeling the feeling, right? Okay, my friends have come over before. The feeling they say in the afternoon and at night, right? Okay, it doesn't like matter. The house is weird. So no matter what time of the time you come, it's a very weird place to be.
Because you attract all these spirits.
Hey, this house was here before I was. It's not me.
What's the history of your place? Did someone die there? Then what? I mean, like the previous tenant.
The previous owner, we only had one previous owner that I know of lah. The previous owner was, I think, was an Indian guy. Yeah. So after that, I don't I cannot remember if I told you this story, which is like another room, right, which is outside my older brother's room. That room has like a entity.
No, you didn't tell me.
Has. I think the first time
Oh,
that
the
we
first
met.
confession, yeah. But
Yeah,
tell me
yeah,
again,
yeah,
tell
yeah,
me
yeah.
again. Tell us all again.
So for that story part was that I was living in my now brother's room lah, my koko's room, right? So at that point of time, we were staying in that room, have my younger brother and me, we were sleeping on the bunk bed, and then after have my grandma as well. So 3 people sleeping in that room. So my grandma, she was the one who passed away, and she was the one with the special third eye gift. She didn't tell us lah, but I only found out after she was gone. So she just moved into this place, and we all like kind of rearranged, and we were sleeping in a previous room previously, and then now we were sleeping in that room. So that room, okay, belonged to my grandfather who passed away, and that was the reason why my grandma from my maternity side will move in, because things have changed and stuff like that. So after she moved in, she didn't feel welcome because originally this was like my father's side grandfather was staying there. So she feel like she's intruding on someone's space and stuff like that. Right. So she went to sleep. And then when she went to sleep, she told my mom there was someone telling her, who she presumed was my late grandfather, to get out in her dreams.
Oh my
So
god.
at that point of time, I think I was about 15 years old.
Uh-huh.
So all this is like still quite new to me. Can see ghosts or not, or is it all in my head? I just like that kind of thing. So also when I was sleeping there, also a lot of the time I will see a lady, okay, figure at the door. It's a black silhouette. I can't make out who she is and stuff like that. But nevertheless, okay, every other night I will see her at the door. And then she's intensely staring into the room. She can't like really come in, or she can't invade my space or stuff like that, or maybe she choose not to. I don't know lah, right? But okay, a lot of the time I will feel okay, I want to ignore her, right? Because like when you sleeping, then you like see someone staring straight at you, not a good feeling ma, right? Even if it's your mother looking at you, like oh well, just leave me alone lah. Then after that I cannot do anything about it, I just flip on the other side. There was, I think, about 2 or 3 times when I flipped to the other side, right? I feel someone sitting at the corner of my bed. And then after that, what? There was one time I actually gathered my courage, and then after that I flipped myself to like sleep straight instead. Nothing there lah. But after that I also like, I quite brave
Cause curious that I want to see. I rather you turn around and flip it just to once and for all, get that out of your system, right? And for you to always think, what
yeah.
was it?
That was my intention. But then after that I still can't get like the feeling like off lah, right? So then also things happen in that room. So when I was in that room also, I dream a lot. I had a lot of bad dreams. I dream about my mom passed away and stuff like that. Very emotional, kind of like really pull at your heart kind of dreams. I cannot exactly remember what are all the dreams, but I also dreamt about, okay, or maybe it was a feeling where your body and your soul kind of disconnect. Then you have a falling feeling, right? I had a lot at that particular room. I haven't had that feeling for a while already. But in that particular room, like my soul keep like, I don't know, want to detach itself, I guess.
Is it like people? Do you think that feeling was your early days astral traveling? You do not know how to control your powers, or does it feel like an entity is trying to pull your soul out so that it can take over your body, or just trying to take your soul?
I don't think it's trying to take over my body. I think it's trying to like communicate with me, but cannot communicate with me in the physical world. So it's like probably trying to disconnect. So after that, it can like communicate easier. Because there's not really like an invading of like privacy kind of setting. Until Until remember that night I told you I was at my ex-boyfriend's house and then I talked to her spiritually.
Ah,
I was like, leave my koko alone.
ah.
And then she hovered over my head, over me when I was sleeping. That was, I think, the first time she kind of invaded my privacy. But that wasn't taken in very well.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you are listening to Belinda's live confession right now, and some of these stories actually made it to our confession early on. This was when I first met up with her for her confession. I think I can't remember which year was this or which video, but go and look for Belinda on our YouTube channel, supernaturalconfessions.com. She has two parts, two videos. Rather, first video has two parts, second video got one part. So she got three videos on Supernatural Confessions channel. Go and have a listen. It's all pretty karas.
Okay, so update. Where is the ghost now?
This
one fresh. This one never say before. So one of the sifu, saw the video also. I think he was like practicing the Chinese side. I cannot remember it was Taoist or the Buddhist side. So he met up with me and then after he says that, I will like help you to what's that Chinese word called? 修改, like they take in the entity and then they will help they will send the entity on like missions and to like kind of like clear their karma to enable them to go into the afterlife. So after that, I like, okay lah, at least she's not here. I don't sense her already. She's not here, like dreadful, like, having hatred with like her life and stuff like that. At least she's in like I would like to believe it's a better place for her to transcend into her next life or wherever she might go.
Yeah.
So that's the update.
So she 过关 already lah.
I haven't 过关 lah. I think her spirit, the hatred very heavy.
Why she got hatred for? Where does hatred towards what?
I suspect this one I engaged with another master. The another master practiced both the Chinese and the Angmo side. So I don't know what things he used, but he told me that this spirit entity most probably is binded by the previous owner who owned this house.
Huh?
Binded to the house.
Like, you're talking about spiritually bind it, or she just stuck to this?
Spiritually bind it. Bind it to the house. That's why she angry. She like cannot leave the place.
Do you know the history of that? Like, you
who
get
knows? I don't know. Maybe you dig up my house somewhere, got one dead body somewhere. I don't know what's going on. You ask me how I know. Oh, these are beyond me. I am just a mortal girl.
Okay. So the Sifu that you called to do this cleansing thing, are you still in contact with him?
Not in very close contact, but I still have him on Facebook.
Huh? Wow, quite modern, this Sifu.
Interesting, huh? And then you know what's all this thing? I don't know whether it's like my life mission or whatever it is, but whenever I need spiritual help, I will receive it. Or don't know where the Sifu come out from the woodworks, they will just come.
I feel you. I think
very
that happens.
Grateful. Thank you.
Yeah. Talking about old people who are stuck to this world and cannot leave. Check out this next photo. Shadows, reflection, what say you? Asked Ray Lim.
I believe a lot of the time, they cannot really show themselves in the physical world. Maybe this is how they will show it. Because to me, when I see it, sometimes I don't know that they are entities. Unless they are black shadowy figure, right? Then that's very clear cut. But maybe if like people like me who are there, we might see someone like just walking, then we never think anything much of it, right? Then after that, until maybe someone say, hey, there got nobody there. The wheelchair, isn't it? You find it very odd there, like, huh? What do you mean got nobody?
Yeah. I think it shows like haunting of house of haunting hill, haunting of house hill, and even like the story, even like the story just now you told me, your friend's house where people go to the house, talk to the sister, think that she was alive, they walk away. Sometimes the things that we see in our actual environment are not actually there, but we don't ask. We don't know because to us it's like, oh, we just glance through and that's it. So for this Okay, so we don't know the background of this photo, whether it's taken deliberately to create this very emotional.
Illusion.
Yeah, I mean it's a beautiful photo. It's emotionally charged, and you remove the supernatural context of this photograph. It's a very powerfully charged story. I love it. The reflection, the emptiness. It tells a story. But if we assuming this is a shot taken by someone, and then only to go back and realize it looks like someone standing there. If we say it, we study this photo a bit more. Right? If we say that it's a reflection of something on the wall, it can't be, because there is nothing on the wall. The wall is very clean. And it does look like there's a head, there's a body, there's a person standing there. I do not see anyone in a wheelchair, but in this case, if we are going with the supernatural slant, it's a spirit of a nurse that still comes back to do her job or his job, not knowing
Or
that he has
maybe
passed away.
sometimes I don't know how frequent you go to hospitals also. Sometimes I do see, like, the old people, they will also stand up and then they try to walk. And then instead of like having like a crutches in front of them, right? This is how they walk. When they're still stronger, and instead of like having something to lean on, they just have something to hold, and then they can still walk like this.
Then
So practicing to walk.
if we are going with
still.
that theory, right, then I find this picture to be even more touching, which means the patient was wheelchair bound before he or she died, but after he had passed on, he or she can now walk again. And he's looking at the wheelchair almost like a goodbye, you have served me well, before he fades off to the other side.
Oh, that's very touching. So heartfelt in the middle of like almost 2 a.m. now.
Yeah, man. Oh my God. I'm not even looking at the time. Okay, let's go to the comment section. Oh, Kara Wong, top contributor, saying, coming from a person that used to work in a local hospital, I'll say this photo is pretty accurate and more common than you think, and not necessarily experienced only by the night shift staff. Okay, so Kara Wong is a person with third eye. She was a regular on Supernatural Confessions. She was actually one of the top moderators, serving for 2 years on Supernatural Confessions. And did she work in a hospital before? Okay, she said she has worked in a hospital before. So if she says this is real, this is according to her, then
She said this photo is accurate. She didn't specifically say that this
accurate.
picture is real. So maybe she also has some more confessions that she haven't tell you about. Time to visit her again.
Yeah. Carol gave us a lot of good confessions over the years. I think the one that really struck me the most is her Tangling Hot on, her cupboard. her cupboard confession.
What about her cupboard
I
confession?
can't remember, but her house is haunted and it has a series of things, and basically the cupboard got something inside knocking on the door. She opened, there's nobody. She closed the door, the knocking happened again.
The ghost asking for snack. Give me snack, give me snack.
Ayub Bagai Malawat. These 2 separate shots were made from a fixed tripod. I can easily replicate this. Easily. I could.
Yep.
But we are saying, let's just
Maybe there's something
explore,
to-
right? If you're going with the Photoshop and we're going to debunk it, it's the easiest thing to debunk. But I'm just saying, let's explore the imagination. If this was real, can it be, and why and how, right? Because I have taken a photo before where lying down, and then I lift up my back and I lie down on a chair. Then I Photoshop my chair away, and I turn my second photo into a bit more opaque, so it looks as if my soul gets lifted up from my body. Photoshop can do that. AI can do that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, like, a lot of the time hospitals has a lot of birth and death, right? It's a place with a lot of emotions, where people feel a lot of things, a lot of gains, a lot of loss. Maybe that's why there's a lot of lingering spirits there. But I don't know whether have you been to the Novena area. I mentioned this before. It's always very filled and jam-packed there.
You talking about a hospital, or you talking about the church?
No,
or-
Novena station. Novena
Oh, the
itself,
MRT station.
I believe, have about 3 hospitals there. Is it? I know got one
Tan
Tan
Tock
Tock
Seng.
Seng, got one KK hospital. Then I think got one
specialist
I think
one.
believe private or something one.
The Mandalay side got a hospital for women. They got a few others around the area.
It's basically a very medical area lah, right? But I also remember you have some confessions from like the Novena side also. They say Novena was like some power spot or something.
Talk about
Like,
cemetery.
That's
Got a
why
Christian
there's
cemetery.
like I can't remember exactly what was the story, but like there was like spirits there lah, basically. So a lot of feelings.
Yeah. Speaking of
in the
feelings,
hospital.
this line, my say is that everyone is fighting their own battle, even when we couldn't see them doing so. And Ray leaves his best comment.
Yeah.
I mean, regardless whether it's real or not,
Real or not.
right? But that picture tells so much. That's why I love it. It doesn't even have to be real for me. Even if it's Photoshop and it's fake, whoever did this as an artist, I love this. I wouldn't mind printing it and putting it on my wall. No, actually, I wouldn't mind. It's quite freaking scary, but I don't mind seeing it at a gallery. Put it that way.
Like, to admire while you drink whiskey.
Yeah.
This is a good piece.
Now, photographs-wise, the next photographs, this is by Fox Fu. Fox Fu is a cosplay photographer. Do you know Fox Fu, B?
Not really. Don't really tell, sorry.
Okay, so he took this and he created this.
Oh my god, this is scary.
So from a cosplayer standpoint, what do you think?
Pretty good makeup done. The outfit is also pretty nice. But I always wonder, I always want to do this kind of like hantu shoots also. But we track the hantu.
Yeah lah. Yeah. That's part of the package.
Is it part of the package? I've never tried it. The ones I usually do are more like
sexy.
What's that called? Succubus.
Yeah. So the not ugly one.
Mine is always hashtag succubus.
Yeah. So there's another picture. So he has this.
I want to be a more. I always wonder if I were to be a hantu, I want to be a more presentable hantu. I want to like. So scary, but pretty well done.
I know the skeptics say cannot be hantu lah. Some fake one. See behind got shadow.
He has to appreciate people's art, okay, and appreciate people's effort, right? But you think about it. If you were ever to be a hantu, would you want to be like this as well?
I mean, it depends lah. Do I have a choice? Like, if there's no shower facility, or really
I mean, you
depends.
can like alter your form, what? Because I've spoken to Master before. She's a very young girl. She's like, I think 24 this year. I remember she was younger than me. Then after that, she is like the practicing the tarot card side, the kind of witch, spiritual practitioner. I don't know what title to give her lah.
Okay.
But I lost contact with her already. But she told me when she can see like ghosts and stuff like that, when the ghosts come to her, right? When she was working as like in the gym as like a staff, then after the ghosts will come to her, they will come to her in many forms. And then she always tell me, actually you don't have to be scared of them. If you like have the third eye, you can see them, right? You just have to order them, okay, to have respect for you. Which is, okay, if you're not in a presentable way, if you're going to show me this form, right, I'm not going to talk to you. I'm not going to help you at all. Then after that, then there will be a more presentable form. So sometimes they will come in forms like children, but they are not actually children. They probably die like as an adult. So they can alter their form. Interesting, right? Of how they want to portray themselves.
So it's almost like you go for interview lah. You come in singlet and shorts, the interviewer will tell you to fuck off. So
reject.
You come with me all bloody, all ugly, walao. You want to talk to me, you want to ask me for things. Change.
Yes.
Then got chance to be
More
girlfriend.
presentable.
Can be ghost girlfriend.
Oh my god, you're taking in marriage application now.
I'm doing this whole ghost hantu Tinder swipe. Because I'm inspired by the next video. Watch. What this video is about, but
this video is about if you ask your boyfriend to take picture of you in the middle of the night, Okay, there's some tricks that he could do to make you look nicer. But this boyfriend effed up, and then after that, end up the girl look like hantu. There's a trend, in China going around where the boyfriend takes very bad picture, and then one of it is like a girl, right, sitting on the swing, and then after that's supposed to be like a very happy occasion, and then look
Look
like
like
a
hantu.
hantu. So there's a trend with a lot of the bad boyfriend pictures
Hey,
going around.
Supernatural Confessions community, if you got a bad boyfriend picture, please send it in. We'll put if you have enough photos, we'll compile into a montage and we'll show it to you all in the next episode. Hey, next video, I want you to see whether do you think this is hantu or not.
Okay. Oh. This sent in by Wilson Ho. So he says that this is my master bedroom toilet. When I opened the door and wanting to do my business, this is what I saw. Nearly crapped my pants. I slowly backed away and closed the door. I can still hear the bidet hitting the wall behind the closed door.
Tick, 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 tick.
Okay, this one I'm a bit on the fence because I also have the kind of like the spray at home, right?
Mhm.
So if you don't off the power, like you don't off the switch, okay, technically the water doesn't leak out, but the water pressure will be very weird, where it's like keep tuk, 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 tuk,
Yeah.
tuk, tuk kind of movement, right? If someone else from like somewhere else, maybe the kitchen or another bathroom, is playing with the water on and off, then after that, or maybe washing stuff lah, then after that you have a weird water pressure.
Yeah.
So if he were to say that he already off that switch and then this is still happening, then we have something to talk about.
No. If he off the switch, this is still happening, and he says stop swinging, and the thing stop. Confirm. So yeah, this one to me is a water pressure because my own home toilet bidet as well. Sometimes
same thing,
yeah,
right?
and it doesn't swing like this because it's not ongoing pressure, but it looks like a cock lah, like it will twitch, then it will stay still, twitch.
Yeah. That's the thing. That's the water pressure effect that I will have also. But this one, so that's why it's like on the fence though, because we don't know his water pressure is like how.
Because we are not there, we don't have the full video, right? And we have not investigated the toilet, so it could very well be something just moving it.
Okay, but to be honest, if you see this in the middle of the night, okay lah, I will scare you shitless lah.
Even the knocking of the pipe against the wall, tick, 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 in an empty toilet, that's enough to scare people.
That's true. So, what does the comment say?
Sean Zender Lim says, why you turn off and on the mini ball valve? Water pressure, my bidet also often moves on its own. Turn off the tap to the bidet. That's what we call the water pressure ghost. Alright, just turn it off. Spirit wants you to use the bum gun as you go off without using it. Oh, Frankie Chu is saying,
Ew, let's go.
Pang side, forget the wash back side. That's what the ghost trying to tell you. Oi!
Like, wash it down.
Okay.
So, Eugene, what do you say? Hantu or no hantu?
No hantu. This one.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the hantu at all. But yeah, so some of the ones that we saw tonight could very well be, but this one, nope. But I tell you, the next one, confirm hantu.
What?
Confirm. Next one. Don't know whether you watch or not, but let's watch it again. Light it all up to let us know that you are here. Push it all the way to red. You seem to be able to manipulate electricity, electronic devices. Surely this is something that you could push, knock it off, do a burst of energy, knock on the cabinet. Okay, you may not be able to hear it very clearly from this video, but if you go to our YouTube and you watch the actual video full, you hear that on some parts of this video, you can hear voices, EVP.
Oh.
Okay, so I think somewhere around this part, you can hear the sound going when I asked a question, why don't you light up the EMF meter? The first sound I heard was no.
It's a bratty ghost.
Then
No.
as I was talking again, then the voice came out, leave. And leave was clearer than no. No was like, no. Then leave was, leave. It's very clear. Because I'm talking, right? And there's another voice almost overlapping me speaking. And there's no one else in the house. Just me. Then later on, near the back, there was and then there was like so
Probably sick and tired of you.
so
Like, just leave me alone.
will you touch this? Will you touch this? No. Can you light it up? Light it up. Leave me already. Hello, anyone there? Oh, lawe. Yeah.
It's like damn sian. Who tell you I'm here? But wait, is this an empty house? I haven't watched the video yet.
Empty house. Empty house.
Oh, then how come you got access to this place?
The place about to be torn down. The whole apartment block was on block, and the residents all had to evacuate. Not evacuate, I had to vacate.
Leave.
Had to leave the place, and all the furniture was all removed already lah. So the owners were giving back the key the next day. It's that very morning when I was there. That night when I was there, the morning itself, something happened to them. Their kitchen light. She went to the house. How come it's turned on? Then she turned off. Then she went out through rubbish. She came back. The light was on again. Then the maid heard flushing sound from the toilet. The toilet is all like, they're all moving out already. They turned off all the valve already. And one of the toilet just flushed by itself. For the husband, went into the kitchen. He felt very uncomfortable. He got scratched. Then he go bang the countertop. Or he kicked the cupboard. Then he said, "Oi, like don't mess with me." Then from the cupboard, empty cupboard by the way, from inside, knock, tock. Yeah. So I went down, I investigated, I felt the whole place, felt that. You can watch the video. I did my assessment, I shared it on online as well. So I thought there was nothing, because when I went there, I couldn't get any EMF reading, I couldn't get the cupboard to open or close, nothing. I couldn't get any action. But when I was editing the video using my headphones, I heard, how come got voices? Because there's nobody. You can hear the traffic sound from outside. And it's empty, so you don't hear voices. And I was there. If I heard voices, I would have heard something, but nothing. It was just quiet. It's so deathly quiet sound.
I don't dare to go these kind of places in the middle of the night. Even if it's not haunted, I tell you, I also have goosebumps in an empty house. Brave soul.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service to the supernatural community.
All right, we are at 1 hour 23 minutes right now. It's 2+ a.m. already. We are done with part 1. We're going to come back with part 2. Part 2 for you, but Belinda and I, we're going to probably burn the midnight oil, man, and chiong all the way to the morning. This was like good old days of secondary school time where we stay up late.
For projects, right?
Yeah.
It's like next week, tomorrow we need to hand in to Mr. Tan. We need to give him a good quality.
Yeah. All right, we'll see you guys in part 2 right after this.
What did you find?
You are listening to Supernatural Confessions.